What's up, Knights? In today's video, we are going to be making kangaroo burgers. Yes, you heard me right. Kangaroo, like a little hopping deer. We are making kangaroo burgers, and we're going to be discussing something that I find very important, very dear to my heart, that not enough of anyone, young man, young woman, anyone on this planet does enough of. So let's drive over to Wild Fork and get us some kangaroo and chat a little bit about this one particular thing not enough people do. And here we are over at Wild Fork, where you can get literally every kind of meat known to man, from fish to steak to bison, ostrich. You can get whole entire rabbits. You can get snow crab clusters, alligator. You can get literally everything, even kangaroo. There it is right there. I had to wait for it. And there's kangaroo and bison right next to it. You can literally get everything. I highly suggest Wild Fork if you have one in your area. While I was over at Wild Fork, they had some free duck breast for, I guess, Thanksgiving. And let me tell you what, that duck breast was delicious. First time ever having duck, actually, and I will definitely eat it again. All right, so as you saw just now, we got the kangaroo meat, we cooked it up, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that burger with the cheese sauce and everything at the top, I would say a solid 6.5 out of 10. I know that's not the greatest rating in the world, but that meat had a weird taste to it. It was not bad at all. It was a fascinating taste, and I really enjoyed the process of cooking this meat. And I realized that cooking is such a great way to express myself, and so is making YouTube videos. And it's such a great way of exploring more about myself, more about me. And that's something a lot of people do not do. That's the topic right now, is exploring yourself, finding out who you really are. A lot of us go on autopilot when it comes to ourselves. We don't explore new things. We don't find out more about who we actually are. And to find out who we actually are, we have to find new things, because that's how we find ourselves. In reality, we never truly find ourselves. We're always constantly lost inside of a perpetual circle that's not really even a circle. We think it's a circle because we go around like, all right, we reach the other end of the circle. We know who we are. But really, it's a line. It's a straight line. We're constantly going towards the end, which is finding out who we really are, finding ourselves, finding our interests, what we really want out of life, what we enjoy. And I find cooking is something I really enjoy. And I can experience more about who I am and understand more about myself through cooking and through making these videos, and so many other things that I do. I'm constantly trying to find new things to do and new experiences so I can learn more about myself. And that's ultimately the goal that not enough people actually chase. We think we're chasing it, but are we really? How many days do we go by just doing the same thing over and over again? Eating the same meals, watching the same shows, going to the same places. How often do we actually go out and figure out, maybe there's something over here I might like. Oh, I didn't like that, but hey, I tried it. Let me try this now. Hey, I do like that. And that's what this is about. We got to find ourselves. We got to find out who we are, more about us in general. And to do so, you got to go out and do new things. You got to find ways to express yourself. And for me, that's cooking, making YouTube videos, writing. There's always I express myself and find out more about who I am inside that I didn't already know. And there's going to be countless opportunities in my life to find out more about who I am that I don't already know. And I promise you, it will never end. And that's the beauty about being a human. We're constantly evolving. Our brains are constantly changing. Our mindsets, everything about us constantly changes. We never stay the same. Even when we stay down that little circle, we're actually going down that straight line, little by little. Me, I'm not trying to go little by little. I'm trying to go leaps and bounds because I am trying to grow. That is the point of life, to grow. To keep going, become the next evolution of ourselves to benefit our own selves and the people around us and the next generations below us. So get out there, try some new things. Go find some weird place to go to and experience something. Find ways to express yourself that you haven't already done. I didn't always cook, but now I cook all the time because I realize I truly enjoy it. I enjoy trying new things with the art, the craft of cooking, and the art and craft of YouTubing. So here I am trying these things, trying out Kangaroo burgers. Back to the Kangaroo burgers, I really think the Kangaroo would work better in like a pasta. Honestly, I think then it would be like an 8 out of 10. Honestly, like a nice red sauced pasta would be great with that. That's the kind of flavor the Kangaroo has. More of a pasta kind of thing. Next time I go over to Wild Fork, I'm going to get some ostrich or maybe some alligator. Not sure which one I'm going to get next. Ostrich for burgers, alligator for maybe like a nice lemony garlic kind of grilling effect. That could be nice. All right, nice. That's the end of this video. So I want you to go out and find new things to do, test your limits, discover more about who you are, and find ways to express yourself. Constantly keep learning about who you are. Keep growing how you need to grow. Stay noble. And remember, live that no bull lifestyle. Yes, sir. Have a good day. See y'all in the next video.
Enjoying the vibe and excitement of the streets of London.
When you're the only one up early enough to go to the movie theater, you get the whole entire theater yourself. That's what I am talking about.